Okay, next video in line, I have the tulips picture up. There's lots of tulips here, and I thought that would be a good place to show you how we could crop. Say you don't want to work with as many flowers. We can crop the picture down, meaning we can take out what we want. And then I want to show you how we used the clone tool before to fill in the tree. Remember when the blue background showed through and we just cloned some leaves? I want to show you we can clone a flower here as well. And then I want to show you how you can smudge out the background a little bit, and it makes a nice effect on your picture. So a couple things first, as you know, you want to double click on the lock, and then I'm going to call this my tulip, and then I always call it background just so I know. And then I'm going to drag this across because it's not taking up the whole picture, so I can make it a little bigger. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is crop. So the crop is up here. If I click crop, say that I want to just get these flowers down here. And then if I click, I get a box, and if I click off of it, it'll say, is that what you want? Yep. If it's not, then you can go back and it'll let you redo it. So this is good. So that's how you crop something. Now I can work with a much smaller palette. The next thing I want to show you is let's go ahead and see how it works as far as like doing a flower. We cloned leaves on a tree, so I'm going to go back to the clone like you know. I'm going to click on it. Then I'm going to come here and I'm going to hit Control Shift. I clicked right on the purple. I'm going to go ahead and add a purple one down here. So I'm just going to click and I'm going to drag. And it kind of picked up the flower next to it. That's okay. And it kind of picked up everything around it. So now I have the purple. It picked up a little bit of this over here. And then it picked up this one. And it has a nice effect. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it. So that's adding, so I can clone that way as well. The other thing I want to show you is say that I have these two flowers and I really want to key on these two flowers. What I can do is I can smudge out the background. I can keep the color but kind of swirl it around, smudge it around. So I'm going to go to the smudge tool, which is here. I'm going to click on it, and then up here I get some options. I get a brush size. I can do little brush to bigger brushes. I can make it clear. I can make it hazy. I can use boxes. I can use shapes. So let's see a size. We'll try this star. And then the strength says how much do you want to smudge? 50% means it's right in the middle right now. If I make this smaller, it's going to be less of a smudge. If I go higher, it's going to be more of a smudge. So we'll make it about 70%. So let's see what the star does. I'm going to just click and start to drag. What I want you to notice is when I click on the white and I drag, it takes the white over there. If I click on the purple and I drag it back across, it picks up. So you kind of want to pay attention to what color you want where. And you can tell I'm going to take the strength back down here. That's a lot of smudging. So let me do this. I drag it down. And it's kind of a delayed reaction. So once you do it, you kind of have to wait for a minute. It's kind of a delayed, and then it kind of kicks in. And then up here, I can do a little smudging as well. So now I just kind of have a cool effect of the one flower here. And what I've done with the other flowers is, and I could spend more time making it nice and cool and neat, because right now you see a lot of the brush strokes. But at least you get an idea of, you can kind of smear out around something that you want to focus on. And so from this video, now you know how to crop. You've practiced using the clone to actually clone a flower or something where you can do additional and then the smudge tool, which kind of works as if you wanted to not bring in a new background and you wanted something more than just a color, you can use colors that are already on there and kind of smear them around. So have fun. It's an art. The more you use it, the more you get practice with the different sizes and things. That's it.